Deprived of their father's love, David and his brother Tony lost their mother too when they were very young. With the help of an auntie, who was also a social worker, they seek admission in a school in the city. However, the school authorities grant permission to admit only one among them. Being elder one, David suggests to send Tony. He wants Tony to become a doctor, so that no further death occurs in his village owing to deprival of medical consultation at the right time, which happened to their mother. So Tony was sent to city, and David becomes a grave digger in the village in order to meet his brother's needs. As time passes by, Tony becomes a doctor. However, he needs to pay donation of 1 lakh to pursue his MD in college. He comes to village to spend a few days with his brother. As he was about to take leave, David handles him a new gold chain with their photos in the locket. Tony reminds David of the donation amount just before boarding the bus. David is astonished to hear the same, and he feels quite dejected. He tried to borrow the money from a money lender in the village. However, since he didn't have anything to keep as security, he is sent empty-handed. One night David is approached by 2 men to bury a body. He doesn't take it as they fail to produce the death certificate of the corpse. However, when they quote an amount of 1 lakh, he had to think again on his decision, and finally agrees to bury the corpse. After taking the money, he buries the corpse, which was in a sack. As it is, he then moves to his mother's graveyard too and tells that it was for his brother's sake that he had stood to bury this body illegally, and he is willing to accept any punishment for the same. A strong wind blows away the currency notes held in his hand. In the process of extracting the flying notes, something gets stuck in his fingers. To his shock, he finds it to be the gold chain he had gifted to Tony. Confused at this, he reopens the buried corpse and removes the sack from the dead body to see that the corpse he had just buried was that of his brother Tony's. David then leaves to city to find out the truth behind his brother's death. Life becomes difficult for him as a series of murders occur in the medical college, with each of the victims possessing some vital clues regarding Tony's death. Will David be able to succeed in his mission despite unfavorable circumstances?